Hello, 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 bro, hello, 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 hello. Bop, bop, bop. Bop, bop, bop. Oh yeah, we've been cooking up the sauce, all that jazz. The sauce been cooking. Album on album on the way. Hell, it might have to be two damn albums. Put the pressure on these niggas. Came from the bottom, now we here type shit. Came from a laptop on the corner, now we here. DJ been dropping that. Oh, that's all I'm gonna say about it. Off with the Put me in the mask. Put me in that Kodak mask. That's how Kodak, man. They came to the mask, baby. It's all about. Hermo. Couldn't flipper if you tried. Out of 20. Uh. Supposed to be recording today, matter of fact. I just wrote it behind. Probably I thought I'd wrap up this hour and got a dog. Go to the grocery store. Probably pick up. Supposed to be Might not make it. Yeah, DJ been. He hardly made about. Let's see. Double digits. It's somewhere around like 10. Right. I'm more worried about the sound of this shit. Less about it. What's that style get right? Rap. Rap ski. What's good, Ryan? Welcome to. Done got cooked. For the 3 hard.
And now we moving like the.
Young K9 underscore thought it was wise to use 500 points on whale. Hello there.
Presidential timepiece moving like this 10 of me. You acted like you a friend of me. In my drop top, sipping on this Hennessy. I think I left my Louis bag at the shopping mall. Yeah, they told me get a stable job, but now I risk it all. Yeah, do this rap shit, now I risk it all. Yeah. And now we moving like the president. Presidential timepiece moving like this 10 of me. You acted like you a friend of me. In my drop top, sipping on this Hennessy. And now we moving like the president. Presidential timepiece moving like this 10 of me. You acted like you a friend of me. In my drop top, sipping on this Hennessy. When I'm on stage, it's a motherfucking robbery. You better put your hands up now if you fucking with me. I want the band struck like I won the lottery. Yeah, I'm stacked up, yeah, no one's stopping me, no.
This kind of remind me of Nelly a little bit.
And now we moving like the president. Presidential timepiece moving like this 10 of me. You acted like you a friend of me. In my drop top, sipping on this Hennessy. I think I left my Louis bag at the shopping mall. Yeah, they told me get a stable job, but now I risk it all. Yeah, do this rap shit, now I risk it all. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say once you get the balance right on this, it could be pretty fire. Thinking like a 9.1. I also hear a lot of air in your vocals. Probably a little bit more high end than other than that. Sounds like a demo. Sounds like a demo.
K9.
Uh, 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 uh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I never gave a fuck about any of my ops. Nigga, if I left this glide, it'll make your body rock. Pop, 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 pop. Now you Millie rock. Ha, 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 ha. I bought another Glock. Chopping up the block. Then I get your spot, make your spot so hot. You go cop me some Hot Wheels. What you saying your raps is fake, phony, bitch, not real. You ain't got skill. Yeah. Go get high, little nigga, pop pills. You couldn't get no deal. I'm still so ill. Cold, flu ill. I got rapping, you ain't got no deal. Yeah, this shit hard. You rap so hard, but why you ain't got no deal? No real. I heard no skill. This shit light work. Work. This shit hard. I like this better than the last beat you sent me. It sound like a song already. That's the baby part. Sound like a song. That fire right there. That's like a 9.8, 9.9. Somebody's hit. Look. Oh, that would need it. Yeah, I say you could put that one in the folder by itself. How many beats you got in the folder by itself right now? I looked at the screen. I forgot I had the Kodak Black off. Last but got no placement. Over, you got over 10 in there yet? Got like 5 or 7. Wait till you got like 300. I think the last time I looked at my really good beats folder, it's like lifetime though. A whole producer, everything is hot. Oh, did I tell y'all Lil Zach got signed? Lil Zach got signed to 1017. Lil Zach Marvin. Quarantining. The dude I did quarantining with. Signed to 1017. Yeah. It's pretty dope. He ain't signed for a whole lot of money, no crazy shit. But he signed. Like literally just signed the papers just he called me on the phone and asked me about some beats. I'm like, yeah, nigga. I still got quarantined. It ain't going nowhere. A lot of people angry about that.
Thank you Akyud for the
Thank
follow.
you for your patronage.
But for real, I mean, yep, morning feedback. But for real, I don't know. I don't know this situation, K. Be honest with you. You're from it. I don't know. I don't know how damn their relationship really was outside of making music. You feel me? How his relationship was with their people, how they see him. There's a lot of shit to go in the damn artist relationships and shit. Yeah, that command don't work. Yeah, hit the send the whatever you trying to send me or whatever, send it to my email. It's on the screen. Yeah, it's literally the email address is on it. Should have showed up, but I had to. I'm lazy. I'm in thug mode. Yeah, facts. That's the right command, but I don't know why it ain't show the instructions. I don't know. I don't feel like messing with it. But the Juice documentary, I did like it. I did like it, but my whole thing is we don't know how much of this is the label and how much of this is actually his people. You see what I'm saying? It's one thing if they want to put it out for his legacy and his memory and shit like that. It's another thing if they want to put it out, you feel me, for like monetary value. You feel me? I thought it leaked already. I might have seen a bootleg copy, but I'm pretty sure it's leaked already. Pretty sure it's leaked already. Or about to come out. I don't know. You feel me? I kind of feel that way about all documentaries, especially after the nigga die. You feel me? It's kind of like Pop Smoke and all the Pop Smoke hours is coming out half baked. I'm like, bruh, just nigga song words that he said. I'm like, nigga, this ain't how this shit's supposed to go. Facts, facts, Rain. Facts. It's so bad. Like it's a 1 out of 10, possibly a 0 out of 10. It should never be that. Not ever, ever.
K9.
Okay, K. I like these organs. Okay. Sound like some Drake shit. Facts. Look, I was just cutting the mic on to say the weekend. I really like how strong the drums are. Drums strong as hell. I'm standing in front of two pairs actually. We got the Rocket 8s right here, the black and yellows, and the speakers back here in the far back that ain't on. Those are the I forget the model number, but they're the wall mounted ones. PV, they're like stage monitors. I just had them mounted. Like car test type shit. You feel me? Like Wi-Fi systems. Yeah, this shit fire. Figured out the studio needed renovation. Well, I'm slowly building the studio, and to be honest with you, I'm playing around with the sound in the space. You feel me? I done probably tried out like 8 or 9 different sets of monitors in here. You feel me? Some are too loud, some are too flat, some are too boomy. You feel me? And since I like doing more engineer stuff now than actually producing stuff, you feel me? When I master records, I kind of need balance more than anything. And so instead of having like multiple pairs of monitors flip through, which is what I would do at like a mastery house, you feel me? I would rather just have like 1 or maybe 2 speakers where I can hear the whole range of the sound, you feel me? And it'd be flat. All right, Ryan. Facts. And you mean monitors. Speakers are a totally different audio listening device. You definitely mean monitors, studio monitors. And the reason why they're called monitors is because you actually are monitoring sound for discrepancies and trying to fix it to your liking. I mean, you can't fix sounds on speakers because speakers are colored for commercial goodness. Feel me? Every speaker you buy, like say if you go buy a Beats Peel or you go buy any type of anything that's a consumer speaker, you feel me? The terminology, you feel me, will automatically have its own EQ baked into the hardware. Like it'll be colored. Like the sound that you hear out of it will be unique to that device, you feel me? Now monitors, you feel me? Monitors are designed to somewhat be flat. Yeah, fuck that noise for any engineering purposes. Facts. That's why monitors are expensive. You feel me? And they also have, well, there's two things. One, consumer speakers enhance the sound that kind of make the consumer want to buy them. You feel me? That's like the catch 22 to it. You feel me? Stuff sounds good automatically on it. You feel me? And then two, the reason why they're a little bit cheaper. You feel me? As far as like, but I'm buying a speaker. This is a speaker too. Yeah, they are made similarly the same way, but a monitor is have uh more gain fidelity. Hey, you feel me? So basically, more volume fidelity. So like your volume increments, even though there'll be really minute changes, you feel me? You'll hear them with more clarity on monitors than you will on speakers. You feel me? That's why it's easy to mix on monitors. Easy to pop. You feel me? Now the other thing monitors is the room. That's why I say I'm playing with the sound in this room. I gotta put the clouds back up. I used to have clouds hanging. You feel me? But it's basically like a form of like sound dampening. You can't see it, but on this side, on the side behind the camera, is like a wall full of like sound dampening stuff, like reflectors and pads, and I got two diffusers over there now. I gotta build another one for the back or in the middle of I minimize. Hopefully, if I minimize this, you can see that there's a blank wall behind these two speakers where it should be another diffuser. So the sound is spread evenly in the room. So no matter where I'm sitting at, I pretty much have a pretty much perfect mixing listening situation. Must be satisfying as to watch it all come together. Well, this is my seventh or eighth studio. This is my eighth one. My third one, no, my fourth one that I have built for myself. You feel me? Some I built and sold, some I built for other people. You feel me? But it is fun when it's like all seamless. You feel me? I had to play around with a hell of a lot of equipment and a hell of a lot of licensing problems and a hell of a lot of wires just ain't long enough and a hell of a lot of drilling through concrete because this is concrete and brick. Like all these blue walls you see in here, it's concrete block with cement poured in the inside, then with red brick on the outside of that. I mean, that's partially why I get such good sonic mixing sonics. Feel me? But my room is only technically 81% treated right at the moment. I had it at 92 when the clouds are hanging from the ceiling because that takes a element away from the reflections I get on my ceiling. My ceiling is wood. Have a nice oak wood ceiling. Shoot, ain't nothing to be jealous about. I kind of got it for a steal, but then I didn't. You feel me? So it literally set for about 4 or 5 years. This spot, it just set because I was in California and trying to get to the good part of the story, but I got to do some key events. Dad got sick, so I had to like come back to the East Coast, and then pretty much I was out of studio space, and there's not really a lot of good studio spaces on the East Coast. Which there's a couple of ones, but they're like what I would call analog and tape, like not Pro Tools ready and all that type of stuff. Now, granted, they've upgraded a little bit since then, but we're talking like 2016. What's good, Top? You feel me? So I came back here And I didn't just come back and was like, yo, bro, we building the studio, blah, 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 blah. You feel me?
Thank you for the 8 long months of subscribing, old top.
Hey! I owe you a dunk. I owe you a dunk, and I ain't even got nothing to dunk because the dog ate the ball. Hold on. I still got it, though. I still got it. Don't think for 1 second it ain't right here. I'm still LeBron James in the studio. I'm still LeBron James in the studio. You still getting all that. Dunking today. Come here. We dunking the Yu-Gi-Oh cards. We about to dunk $50 of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Let's get it. I got them right here. Got the Yu-Gi-Oh cards right here. Let's go. Ah! I gotta get one. I gotta get one more. Ah! Feel like Bron right now. Feel like, whew, I almost want to do one more, but that last one, I seen the cards come out the pack. I might have to find those now. The last one, I seen the cards come out the pack. So I might have to find those. Those back to you. Crowd goes wild. Man, I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Unthinkablez thought it was wise to use 99 points on WoW.
Yeah, man, doggone. It's coming together. It's coming together. I play Scorpio right. Working on it. Working on it. But this studio.
Old Talk thought it was wise to use 100 points on Toasty.
But yeah, this studio ain't for me. This is for everybody else. You feel me? Since this kind of happened during like Corona, and I just set the camera up with DJ, and it just kind of became this. It just kind of became this crazy shit. I really don't know how to describe it besides that, because like the shit I have in here, some of the shit I ain't never had before, but I've used it before. I emailed the raw fucking. You gotta put that feedback, Unthinkablez. Okay. Yo, them Sonics is crazy, boy. That simmer you got on this is crazy. It's like, woo! Nah, it's not his first time.
Squarespace, you can sell organic.
We can't do nothing with Squarespace. Blah, 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 blah. How about that? I did hear two things. Now, these might just be creative taste of mine, but your pads and your sims are really big and wide. Those are good, but you have a baseline something or a baseline that rides in there.
Thank you Thisam Garbo for the follow.
You feel me? That rides in there, and you can tell at certain points that all the sounds don't have the same stereo image with, like they're not all perfectly melded together in the mix box. I can mainly tell that between the kick and the bass line synth because of how they are in the mix. Now, how I would go about fixing it, this might be a little advanced. It's like some mastery level shit. But what I would do, but it's quite layered. Yeah, it's quite layered. But I love the layers. So the layers is the glue. You feel me? You don't want to mess with the glue too much. You feel me? But I feel like you can create space from what you already got. That's why I was about to give you a little technique. You feel me? It's gonna be a little time to wrap your brain around it, probably. You feel me? But it's possible. So here's my catch 22 on what I would do if I was mastering this. You feel me? All right, so that bass, you feel me? We would put a multi-band EQ and limiter on that. You feel me? Hopefully we have a really nice one. I can't recommend one because I have really nice ones like Waves, and everybody can't afford Waves. You might be able to do this with like Maximus or something in FL Studio. You feel me? But the whole point is you're gonna have to have 3 bands on a limiter. You feel me? All right, boom. So once you get something that has 3 bands on a limiter, we're gonna put this on your bass. You feel me? We're not gonna mess anything. We're not gonna change any threshold or anything, or crank it up, and make it loud, or anything like that. You feel me? We're gonna mess with the stereo imaging of each of the bands. You feel me? Like the high band, the middle band, the low band. And essentially, what I would do is, you feel me, is adjust your bands till your low MIDI part of your bass is in the middle. You feel me? Like dead center, which is I'm pretty much there right now as far as your MIDI. So you feel, but you'll have to adjust it because it's not gonna be. I'm pretty sure when you open up whatever plugin, it's gonna have its own default setting. You feel me? Yeah, I think Ozone can do it, but that's a mastery plugin. You shouldn't really use that on one sound, but yeah, you can do it like that. They have a 3 band limiter. You feel me? And all right, so boom, we gonna adjust the limiter to match your sound, obviously. So your low MIDI part of your bass, we're gonna leave that dead center, and then as we get up to about 200 hertz, maybe between 2 and 400, 500 hertz. You feel me? That should be in our mid band. Then we're gonna take our mid band stereo image and just slowly make it wider than what it is. You feel me? Because that's gonna create space in the middle of your mix. All right, so boom, and then we're gonna go to the high band and then make that a percentage higher than what we made the low band. In the mid band, I said low band. The low band we ain't touching. You feel me? And the reason why we're gonna make that one the highest of them all is because the bass, you feel me? That air is very valuable, and that air is gonna add a whole lot more life to your pads that you're losing in the glue right now. You feel me? You can get a lot of that back by making the stereo image of the bass match the stereo image of the pad. That's essentially what we're gonna do with that multi-band limiter with the stereo image feature. You feel me? And then the second part is we gotta EQ that kick a little bit better. Once we get the bass right, we gotta EQ the kick to match with that bass. And then I would recommend you to do a light kind of side chaining so you can really get the most out of both of your low end sounds. Yeah, that's why I say it's like a mastery level thing. But I heard it, you feel me? And I'm not one to keep anything away from somebody when they can like improve on something. But the concept is kind of advanced because you're gonna be limiting your sound over over like three banded frequencies, and a lot of people be like, "What? Why would you even want to do that?" You feel me? But you want to do that so you don't have to worry about splitting up the actual sound and tweaking it over the whole doggone each part for the stereo image, and then the low part is all wide with the mid part, and the freaking mid part is how you want it, but now the low part is all wide, and you really want that in the center. That's why you gotta have it separated in the bands. You feel me? It'll take a little bit to get that to get the concept. You feel me? But you'll understand it once you hear it. What you think about the real scratch part? I like that. I like all that. Yeah, I like all the glue. Yeah, I like all that. Track is pretty much perfect. You just got a few technical mixing things. You feel me? And I call them technical because I can't put it into simple terms of how I would fix it outside of using something like that. You feel me? Because it's not your sound and your tone. It's literally the amount of space you're using up, like frequency wise, in a stereo image. You feel me? And a stereo image is like a rectangle. You feel me? You only get so much space. You feel me? And you take away space by adding gain. You feel me? And so we don't want to take away any gain here. You feel me? Because it's got the right volume and the right tone. So that means it's obviously too tight in the space. It needs to be bigger in the space so it can breathe more. You feel me? But in order to get it to do that, you're gonna have to do some tweaking. All right. I gotta go back to menu. The whole this was like we didn't know how to sandwich everything and still have width. Yeah, that's how you should go about it. So anytime you trying to do some blends with like stereo imaging, uh, the most simplest tool you can learn how to get an idea of how a stereo imager works is to pull up the I'll show you. What the hell is that? All right, I'm gonna have to do some shenanigans because FL Studio don't allow me to show the visualizer plug. Gotta make play capture just for now. All right, so get an idea what to be. All right, so you see, you go over here to Wave Handy. See how you get this thing right here. All right, what you want to see is called the vector scope. This is literally your sound box, your mix box. Now, granted, you feel me? This ain't in 3D. This is flat. It's gonna give you a 3D representation with the plus, plus, minus, minus, but a lot of people don't read and understand how the shit works. So you feel me? Your sound is obviously generated in the middle, and it goes out in this box. The plus, plus, minus, minus, etc., etc. You feel me? And the more complete your image is on both sides, the more in stereo it is. You feel me? The more like all right, like if I see how that hi-hat is like dead center, And it's like if I was to split it in half, it's literally the same sound in the front of the mix box as in the back of the mix box. So that's like saying it's true stereo. You feel me? Now every sound won't be like that. Case in point, if I was to play something like so you see how we had that like whole move around escapade, and we were a little bit bigger on the left side of the mix box than we was on the right side of the mix box. You feel me? You're gonna have an issue like that with your bass. You play your bass and you look at it in the visualizer, you're gonna be like, oh shit. You feel me? It's gonna be a realization. You feel me? But don't worry, you can fix it. You can fix it. All you have to do is balance it. You feel me? Balance the image of your bass. You feel me? And make it look equal, and then spread it out. You feel me? And essentially, how something would look when it's spread out equally. If I drag this, just gonna put something the basic FL Studio. Like say we put an enhanced over here. The separation knob would look like this, a plus and a minus. Minus would make shit mono. You hardly ever need to go this way unless you have a really big sound. Yeah, you're getting it now that I'm, you feel me, giving you more of a visualized representation of it. You feel me? All right, so boom. You hardly ever want to go to the minus because that makes shit's mono. But see, this enhancer works on your overall sound. You feel me? That's why I told you you're gonna need a 3-band limiter with separation. So it's gonna have to be a three. It's gonna probably have to be a mastery level limiter in order for it to have a 3-band stereo separation knob as well. Because you want to separate the bands: the high band, your mid band, and your low band. The low band we wouldn't stereo separate. You feel me? Because we need that to be dead center. You feel me? Because bass comes out of subwoofers, which is always true center. If you, or you might not know anything about mixing for like TV and television, but subs and all that shit should always be dead center because that's the way their hardware made. You feel me? Unless you're working with like 5.1 Dolby surround sound or 8.1, I think they call it quadraphonic sound or something like that. I forget what they call the last one. Or that shit they got in the IMAX, which is like even more. You feel me? You should always keep bass low end of it anyway, dead center, because that's where your subs are. You feel me? That's where they're gonna get the hum. You feel me? So obviously we're gonna wanna this is just for demo purposes. Alright, so you see what we got right there. You see what we got right there. We got like a icky image. It's kinda big, but it ain't kinda big. So I'm gonna just do a whole lot so you can see what it does, and then you'll get it. So you see how wide and tight it made that? Like it made it super tight, but in the conforming it making it super tight, now it's super wide. See what I'm saying? Cause it's like I don't want to say mixing the sound in one monitor and put it in the other because that's a little bit more technical than this. But it's essentially how can I say explain this easily? Uh, it's essentially taking the image that it hears and remixing it on itself, like inverting it on itself and using a new image to create the spread. This kind of technique is what you would use or what people use to make do it yourself acapellas and all that type deal like that. It works based on reversing the stereo of the beat. Now we're working on bass and this little strings or whatever, but if you was to try to do this on vocals, you feel me? Like you want to try to take the vocals out the beat, the easiest way to do it would be get the beat, you feel me? Then run a beat through the stereo enhancer on the inverse, you feel me? And then when you match the two files, if you match the beat with the vocals song, you feel me, and you play it back with the correct phase, you should be left with just the vocals, because this would allow you to do a stereo phase and phase out the two signals of all the sounds in the beat and just leave you with vocals. That's how people do that. I don't know if people know that, but that's how that's possible. But if you can mix and master good, they could never mix it back in on itself enough for you to get just a clean acapella. So you feel me? So essentially what you would do is you would play with this on your bass. You feel me? You would play with that on your bass to find the correct width. You feel me? And you would literally just match your mid and your highs to your pads width. You feel me? So everything has that same big image in this box. You feel me? And you'll see it when you play your beat. You're gonna be like, damn, my beat this loud, it's this big. You feel me? But for some reason, you feel me? You'll see the little imperfections and stuff, and it'll be like, it'll probably be more on this side. You feel me? A lot of people's beats gonna be more on this side. This would be the side of like if you were standing on the stage going out this way, type deal. You feel me? Right, like coming at you, coming off the stage, coming into the audience, type deal. I mean, so which is not bad. You feel me? But you should strive for balance. You should strive for whatever's on this side looks the same on this side. You feel me? That's how you get good at like mastering stuff like that. And when you have good balance and good loudness. All right, I think that's enough for class for today. We kind of went down the rabbit hole of like mastering shit a little bit. I didn't plan to go that far, but he needed to know. I'm sorry about that. If anybody had to bear with Teachers the Wizard. I don't teach every day. This is not a teaching stream. I don't teach every day. Fascinated rabbit holes. Man, I know a lot, man. I've designed, trying to give you this actual specs. So I would say 4 brick and mortar studios, 1 actual floating studio. And the reason why I say floating is because we pump the floor up with airbags to totally isolate all 4 walls, the ceiling, and the floor. So like you totally, when you walked in there, it was total isolation. You feel me? Like 99% silence. You feel me? It was only sound when you talked or something played out or something like that. I designed one of those. Did 2 movie theaters. I did 2 churches, 3 churches. I did the Winter Olympics one year. I love doing the Winter Olympics. I wish I could do it again, but since my injury, I can't be as mobile as I want to be. Well, sadly, slowly trying to get back right. Maybe one day I can do like one more sick tour. You feel me? But I've done a lot of freaking designs. Done hella homecomings, hella ESPN stages. You name it. If it involves some audio between like 2009 and 2015, beginning of 16, I probably did it or had something to do with it. Let's see. I gotta give my man a follow first off. Let's get it. Yeah, man, I was grinding, man. But I never let the injury hold me back. See, I always wanted to doggone do stage design and set up concerts and tours. I never really saw myself as the whole rapper producer thing. But when a subwoofer falls from the ceiling on your leg, you kind of have no choice but to move on from concerts because you can't pack up the Mack truck anymore with a line array of speakers and a stage that can hold 3 Ford F-150s and several other freaking big ass subwoofers that I would have to carry around in truck number 2, along with lights, the 64 channel soundboard, the how many mics did I have in the cargo bay? I think I had 34 Beta 58A mics, 2 drum set complete mic kits. I don't know how many mics in there. You feel me? And then drums and all that other shit that I would have to bring, depending upon who needed what. Turntables, etc. Most of the time it's just lights and smoke machines, shit like that. You feel me? Lifestyle I want to live in a few years, bro. It's crazy. Like, to be honest with you, the new game is all digital. They don't want to have concerts anymore. Be honest with you, concerts are a liability. You feel me? They really want artists to do digital shows. And I've heard this from more than a few big label executives. So I can tell you, they looking for the next big person that don't have to be in front of everybody in the flesh all the time to be hot. See and feel the good vibes. Facts. Yo, live performing is crazy, bro. Maybe some VR concert in the future. That's what I'm thinking they're going for. You feel me? The whole thing is I gotta play dude's track, but the whole thing is mass groups of people are liability. Whether it's on an airplane, whether it's at a concert, whether it's at a football game, whether it's at a baseball game. You feel me? Whether it's at the World Trade Center. You see what I'm saying? It's not even so much a COVID, you feel me? It's literally they want to put out less money and have less liability, you feel me, and make more money, you feel me? And don't think the labels don't know about Twitch and YouTube and all the other TikTok. They watch that stuff every day. They pay people hundreds of. I know somebody, matter of fact, that gets paid $110,000 a year to watch TikToks. You feel me? Just to see and know who's hot on TikTok. You feel me? That's his job. You feel me? But now the new push, this probably won't happen in my lifetime. I'll be dead and gone. But like the next 20, 25 years, you feel me? Your rapper's gonna be damn. I hate to break it to somebody like that, but it's gonna be like the blue thing on Avatar. It's gonna be like the blue thing on Avatar. People gonna be having their own skins, and you're not gonna really know what the nigga look like that rap. You feel me? Facts. I'm telling you, they looking for that now. They looking for the next like thing that can be everywhere but not have to be one place at once. You feel me? But let me get into this track. Let me get into this track before we get too far in conversation. Wait, what? 7 ads? You should have that many ads. You should maybe get 1. Oh my God. Yo, this shit reminded me of goddamn Miami Vice. Yo, I gotta take this back. Ooh. Start seeing Scarface ride down the strip in the Lambo bulletproof. Woo! to say this sounds like the OP1 or the SP404, one of them. Boy, man, I gotta give you a 10 on that. If this won't private, this could be my new favorite track of the stream. Easily. 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 Yo, that OP1 is freaking nasty. I sold mine though. It's an expensive toy. It's really freaking expensive. If it was cheaper, I would have kept it, but that OP1 is badass. Facts. This thing. Yeah, that OP1 is freaking nasty. People are surprised at how good it sounds and like how sturdy it is, you feel me? Every time I used to bring mines out, people be like, yo, bro, you make the sense on that? I be like, yeah, bro, it's OP1. You don't know about OP1? They were like, I could have sworn you was using like the Chronos or something like that, like the big Korg or like the Phantom or something like that. Like, nah, bro, this it right here. You feel me? It's got a really good like design element to it that I felt like Akai and them people be missing out on. If Akai been making the same design for the same years over and over and over and over and over, I'm like, yo, bro, a beat machine can be made a different way. Like, there's no reason why the people in 2021 is still making beats on a machine designed the same exact way. You feel me? That came out in like the 9.5 and the 9.9s in the 80s. You feel me? There's no way. You feel me? Like, there's no way you can resell me that and tell me that that's new. You feel me? I'm not gonna buy it. You feel me? But NPCs are freaking fire too. I just got an SP404. That shit is, woo! That sucker is, I love it. I love the quantization of it. But yeah, that thing was perfect, bro. Don't change a thing. I wouldn't change a thing.
My lover's got no money, he's got his strong beliefs. My lover's got no power, he's got his strong beliefs. My lover's got no fame, he's got his strong beliefs. My lover's got no money, he's got his strong beliefs. One more and more, people just want more and more freedom and love. What he's looking for, one more and more, people just want more and more freedom and love. What he's looking for, free from desire, mind and senses purified, free from desire, mind and senses purified, free from desire, mind and senses purified, free from desire. Na 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 na. Na
wrong with this is that you're out of space in your mix box. You're at the end of the rope. But yeah, it's basically as he says. You feel me? But that sub is fucking awesome. I don't know what you could do to get more space though. But you are really at the end of your space. You're borderline clipping with your highs. It's not like undesirable clipping. It's perfect. You feel me? It's perfect. But I don't know how you could get more space. I don't know how you can get more. I don't know how you can get more. But you could use some more. I feel like if you had a little bit more space, oh my God. What kind of limiter are you using? That might be your key right there. That might be your key. Uh-huh. That's your key right there. No limiter yet. Yeah, that's gonna be your key. I was wondering. The standard one. So what we using? I use everything, so I ask people what we're using. I use everything, so I ask people what we're using. I use Pro Tools, Logic, GarageBand. I just picked up Mixcraft. Somebody just gave me, what did I just get? Persona Studio. Is it Persona Studio 1? Or it's something like that. Then I got the thing from the RME people. I'm like, so many people want me to freaking use stuff. Oh yeah, Reason. All right, so I love Reason for the freaking hardware aspects of it. It is so good at emulating hardware, at emulating the sound that you get from it. You feel me? It is freaking wonderful. The only thing I hate about Reason is the workflow. The workflow is terrible. You feel me? I could probably do 8 different skeleton beats in FL Studio. I could probably even do them faster in Pro Tools, and Pro Tools handles MIDI like some ish. But I could probably even do them faster in Pro Tools. Look my video. I got you. I ain't forgot about you. And still be faster than what I can Reason. And a finger in that. Because he won't gonna get behind nothing that couldn't sound like the gear that was in his studio. So a lot of the samples that they took, you feel me? You take Pro Tools, I'll take Reason. Look now, look, I have a Pro Tools license. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm like Pro Tools Ninja. You feel me? I got a whole keyboard just for Pro Tools. You feel me? And if I really want to get you, I'll go to the studio and use the Control 24, which is basically like the Pro Tools mouse, and there's no way you're gonna beat me. Because I would literally never click anything. I wouldn't even have to have the screen on. You feel me? I could literally almost use Pro Tools without the screen on, pretty much. And I used to do stuff like that because I come from analog. You feel me? I come from like cutting tape and having to paste the tape together, and then that was it. You feel me? What you had was what you had. It was set in stone. If you ain't get it right, throw the whole tape away, start over. Oh, you want to save your session? You got to go around to each part of the board and take a freaking Polaroid picture and snap that sucker and let that sucker stay. Then snap the next section and let that sucker stay. And snap the next section and let that sucker stay. And you got to do all, you probably going to have 30, 40 channels worth, you feel me? And that's how you would save your settings for the next session, so when you could come back, you could mix on it some more. That's analog for you. But I come from that, so y'all are very lucky with the digital stuff. You feel me? Very lucky. For an analog bill, Hey, it's worth it, bro. But look, I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna spend your most money in limiter and EQ. Cause like the last limiter I had was about $4,000, I think, used. You feel me? I was using the LA2A, but I was doing mostly pop. You feel me? For the day job, I've been doing well. Okay, I've only had one actually what you would call a day job. Be honest with you, I pretty much hustled my ass to the top. You feel me? I was like, I can't go to work and go to school in animation, go to art school, freaking, and be able to paint and all this stuff, and then go freaking work at freaking Kroger. Like this is not me. I don't feel inspired. You feel me? All right, we gotta check this out before we continue stories.
Yeah. Ride with the mob, hamdulillah. Check in with me and do your job. Herb is the name. Big baller did the chain. Torn off for the watch. Crazy plain Jane. Yamagini chain. Rest in peace to my superior. Hermes look up feed a village in Liberia. TMZ taking pictures cause I'm not hysteria. Mama see me all BP and start tearing up. I start killing niggas. How you get that track? I attended Harlem picnics when you risked your life. Uncle used to skim work selling nicks at night. I was only 8 years old watching Nick at night. Uncle Sucker was in that bathroom bucket. Back to his gut, hope that it don't cut him. Suicidal thoughts brought to me with no advisory. He was pitching dummies, selling bees, mad ivory. Grandma had the arthritis in her hands, bad.
Grandma had the arthritis in his bad. Yo, you killed me with that. I needed a good laugh. I needed a good laugh. That was good right there. How much time have I got? I got 10 minutes. Damn. Time go by so fast. Damn, in 10 minutes, I gotta go to work, boy. Good. I gotta get to work on these mixes. Lord. Lord have mercy. Hey, I'm gonna need a joint. Go get some more. Look, 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 look. Look, look, look. Hold on now. Hold on now. Hold on now. How you trying to act? 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 Boy, I'll roll 2 of these together. I'm good for it. Huh? Huh? Y'all lucky I smoked all the runs yesterday. I got some weed though. I got some Skywalker OG I can smoke. You feel me? I smoked the hell out the runs. I smoke runs like water. Should have known if you thought, look, bro, check me, bro. Bro, I had what I had yesterday. I had runts, the white runts. I don't really like pink runts. I don't really like too much fruit shit. You feel me? And then I had the MCC 31. What's MCC 31? I had the Mac one, the Miracle Alien cookies. That's what I thought you. When I first read the MCC, that's what I thought you was talking about. But yeah, I had the Miracle Alien cookies. Bro, I've been paying top dollar to get some Cali Bud. How much you been paying? If you paying over 10 a gram, you need to go smack somebody. MCC. I gotta find out what MCC is. Hold on, what the fuck is MCC? What's MCC short for? You gonna make me look that shit up. I'm gonna type it in my Google. Oh, mint chocolate chip. Oh, see, no, see, that's what we call. That's like a super delicacy. I can get that. You feel me? But I had to go to the damn dispensary, like the dispensary, damn, get that shit. I go to the hood and get my shit. I be trying to get high. I can't lie to you, bro. I get my weed in the hood. It be next to the Jets. Well, you don't probably know what the Jets is. The projects, the low income housing. You feel me? I want strong. When I hit the blunt, I'm high. The first hit. We ain't talking about the second hit, the third. That the rest of it is how bad I want to be laid out. You feel me? Facts. 80 for 5 grams, boy. Ooh, I can get 5 grams for about. That'd be $25. That'd be $25. $90? Hell no. I wish I'd be growing my own weed if that shit was damn $90. And I live in a legal state. I could, but my time is so short right now. To be honest with you, I know y'all thinking it don't take shit to grow no plants. You right. It don't take nothing to grow the actual plant, but it do take some tender love and care to make bud come on that motherfucker. I can tell you that. Cause you can grow a plant for down 3-4 months and that motherfucker be looking perfect. And then as soon as that damn bud come up there, all fucking hell break loose. I'm dead serious. Bro, taking care of a budding plant is I feel like it's like taking care of a baby that can't talk. Fly out to a legal state with my knowledge. Facts. All you gotta do is well, in the United States, if you go to a legal state, all you gotta do is have like proof of residency. Proof of residency. You feel me? So most of them is like go and get an apartment or go and basically get some form of house. You feel me? You gotta have a lot of capital to start a grow farm. Now here in Virginia, you can do. I think we got seven plants. I think it's 12 total. But you can have like 6 growing and 6 with bud on it or some shit like that. You feel me? I would love to start a freaking farm, but like, all right. So let me tell you, the capital you gotta have $250,000 to put up for a commercial grow license. You feel me? That essentially makes you a farmer. Then outside of that, you gotta get what they call this hemp processing license or something like that because marijuana is a form of hemp. You feel me? So it's taxed differently by the federal government. So you gotta get that approval. That's around like 50K. Believe me, I looked into it. You feel me? Then by the time you cooking, building to put the plants in, seeds, irrigation, lights, boy, you looking at $500,000. Bruh, to do that James Tally all the time. Tell about Dutch don't need Listen, bro. But yeah, weed is slowly getting accepted. Maybe I should say cannabis. People get scary when I say weed. Cannabis is being more widely accepted. You feel me? It used to be this whole dare, do not. I forget what the fuck the little damn dog used to say. Do not something. DARE. I know the abbreviations and shit. You feel me? Weed's a gateway drug. You smoke weed. Next thing you know, next week you'll be smoking crack. You'll be doing heroin. Do you want to work at McDonald's your whole life just to smoke weed? That's how they would sell you that shit. You feel me? That's literally how they would come at weed. You feel me? And it took a whole generation. It took all of the 70s. You feel me? To get cannabis. Shrimp was actually okay too. You feel me? I honestly feel like most drugs are okay within reasonable consumption. You feel me? Now, granted, when you start getting into man-made drugs, is where you start getting addiction. I had to make sure I say it plain and slow. When you start getting into man-made drugs, is where you start seeing addiction. You feel me? And I'm gonna just leave it at that. But there's places in the world. I was just well, I won't just, but like where's that place? It ain't Rio. It's one of them countries down there. And every drug is literally legal. They got it's like 14. Coke is legal, all that shit. I remember going to a restaurant and the girls was doing coke on the table in front of me. Like they literally just ordered some coke and like snorted it. And I was like, that shit had fucked me up. I knew I was in the wrong fucking place. I knew I was in the wrong place. I knew I was in the wrong place. They also had some other shit. You feel me? Facts. That's really the talk though, because it's proof that it works. You feel me? That's kind of what they did in Detroit. You feel me? Like small amounts of like coke and heroin and methamphetamine and DMT, which I don't understand why they throw DMT in that. Like, okay, I could see if it's like man modified DMT. You gotta call that shit something else. Like they just throwing a number on this shit like DMT 8, DMT 9, DMT 10. Like, bro, like the difference is you're removing one molecule, so you just add a number on that motherfucker. We need a new name. You feel me? Regular people don't know the difference between DMT and DMT9 and DMT6. You feel me? They just thinking, oh, it's level up like iPhone type shit. You feel me? Facts. But yeah, like the world could be so much better if like everybody was on the same page about shit. But it can't be like that because of this thing called money. This thing called money done mess shit up. You feel me? Like big facts. Like, could you imagine what you could do in the world if you didn't need money to do it? Could you imagine? Like, take a real good thought about everything you could do if people didn't charge you for it. Just think about it. You be doing hella damn shit. I wouldn't be streaming. Now, I know that. I might would be streaming though. I'll probably have a camera strapped to my ass. We be doing some wild shit. The thing is, be honest with you, in order to stand, you even gotta have some money. You feel me? That's how fucked up it is. You feel me? I can get into a whole conversation about how millionaires think, because I know a bunch of them, and like how they go about like making products and putting stuff out, and you feel me, and all the like. I met hella governors and hella famous people that I know, like, you feel me. It's crazy. I'm gonna play this beat. We ain't done with feedback. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna roll a blunt. I'm gonna roll a backwood. I was some Skywalker. I'm trying to feel like Casper. We ain't gonna smoke big purples today. same thing every time I freaking open a backwood can. It be like a little ceremony. Gotta bless the pack. It's like blessing the bottle. Had to come to the rolling tray right quick. I don't want to freaking drop the freaking weed on the floor over here. I had to freaking clamp my rolling tray to the freaking desk so nobody wouldn't take it. They would love to take my rolling tray. That beat was freaking fire. It reminded me of like anime, like Adult Swim, the little interlude shit that be in between the cartoons. You ever seen Adult Swim? How like it just be Adult Swim on the block, but it be showing like all the cartoons they're gonna show tonight, and it had a little crazy, not like key gym music, but it be like this. It be like mellow, melodic, but it had like the little drums and they're like like the techno drums. You feel me? That's what that shit reminded me of. Look at this. I walk in. This shit, I ain't. This shit all. I need to. There we go. There we go. Yeah, Rick and Morty is Adult Swim. Yeah, Rick and Morty is Adult. Yeah, my roller tree. Facts, facts. Yo, Rick and Morty, that show is freaking crazy as hell. That show is crazy as hell. But back to what we were saying about the 95%. But yeah, people ain't on the same page. Be honest with you, and the people in power, you feel me? The world that wants got niggas spending off gold, and now you feel me? Now they got the money that ain't even real money. I call PayPal money. Now, granted, I made a lot of money off the PayPal money, feel me? But at the end of the day, it ain't got no like substance to this shit. That's how I feel about NFTs. Like NFTs is basically what they do to the art game already. They buy rare ass paintings, write that shit off as art so they can get out of taxes. I mean, sell the painting for cash, then boom, ain't gotta claim that damn asset, that freaking money right straight up. My whole thing with it is, all right, all right, you getting this digital money or ever whatever not supposed to be invested in H or whatever, already got its own value. Why the hell would you want to add some art to that or add a song to the money you? I get it. I get the coolness of it, but why? Yeah, a lot of things having to put because it's easier to launder a fucking digital paint, launder Leonardo da Vinci or a fake Mona Lisa. I mean, it's hard to have art, real art, to be valued at a certain price. Feel me? So they away with tax evasion. Feel me? Now I do believe there's some like real artists that it could actually help. You feel me? I do feel like it's something to it for the artist. Like I can see it being used as like, all right, so I got these coins that I done came into. You feel me? I'm a pair like three of my freaking singles and like an exclusive redeem token to my messages, so like I can like conversate with one of my hottest fans or some shit like that. You feel me? Like it can work for something like that. You feel me? But other than that, like all the other shit I be seeing, like who want an NFT of an NBA replay when I can just see it on YouTube? Yeah, you own the replay and shit. You feel me? Yeah, you own the rights to it, but anybody can watch that shit. You feel me? I done seen the game. What I need to look at an old game for? You feel me? Steph Curry good, but he not Michael Jordan yet. You feel me? But I literally see NFT as like the whole new art antique wave. You know how like old people collect antiques and art, and they don't really tell you why. They just be like, "Yo, this is old and it's worth something." You feel me? And you be like, "Why the hell would you spend money on that shit? It's just gonna sit there and collect and collect." You feel me? It's so they can get out the tax. They gotta spend some money so they don't have to pay so much tax. Some people collect antique cars. Some people do painting. Some people do pottery. You feel me? But it's all a thing to get out of having to like pay more money back. All right, I got you. Private too. But this was fire. I want to hear the beginning one more time. It sounds just like Adult Swim. It really reminds me of Adult Swim. Matter of fact, I need the damn. All right, I gotta see if it works. This is just a test. Dang it, where's the one with the word? Darn it, they ain't got the. What you gotta type? Damn. Yeah. Is it the hard for me to remember how they separate the damn show?
Thanks for the tier 1 subscription, Akyun.
Hey! This man gonna make me dump. Darn it. Alright. I got a AA battery. The dog ate my basketball. I'm gonna do a AA battery dunk. How about that? AA battery. Ah! What's the legs? Legs with the AA battery. It's over. I couldn't do that again if I freaking tried. Boy. Good God, boy. Good God. I hit it between the legs with the double. I don't even know where the battery is at. And I need that for my Wii remote. Oh my God. It's gone. You just caused me to lose a good Wii remote battery. Why couldn't I just dunk the dead battery? Why I had to take a battery out the pack? It's gone though. I have no idea where it went. I heard it rattle all around on the floor. Is it down here by the 64? Where'd it go? Oh hell, we gotta dunk another one. Ah, off the backboard. Ah! Ah! I almost took the rim out that time. I almost took the rim smooth off. Let's go. I dunked the dead battery that time. Promise you. Promise you I did not take another new battery out the pack. Who knows what I was thinking with that first battery. Why did I take the battery out the pack? No goodness well I need that battery to go on my Wii remote. I set them right here because DJ just put a whooping on me in Wii golf yesterday. Damn, why did I not join the NBA? Be honest with you, bro, I didn't catch the growth spurt until I was already in college. And I was in art school, so yeah, I was a stud in art school, but we ain't had no basketball team. You feel me? We had like a debate team and band and concert band and opera and all that type shit. You feel me? Then when I graduated, they got a basketball team. Yeah, I'll probably only be on till after I smoke this J. I'm gonna smoke this. I gotta smoke this gram Skywalker. I've been dunking and doing everything. It's a pleasure. The schedule is the schedule. What you see on the schedule, I should be here for those time frames. I'll be back on this evening, hopefully with DJ. Hopefully. Hmm? Woo! Woo! But yeah, my schedule is legit my schedule. Every time I put the schedule up, try to like. Sometimes the highway stops me. They building the interstate out. No cap. Like an 8-lane highway. I didn't even know what was happening until I had already got the bill. I would have known I wouldn't have built it down the block a little bit. I was looking for that Rick and Morty damn intro so you can see how it works with the intro. I can't. I don't feel like it. Which one on private I get? K9 email made me choke with that damn email title. I am choking shit. Oh shit! That nigga said don't be too hard. He said don't be too hard. I had to get on DJ ass yesterday. I was like, nigga, what the fuck you doing laying in the bed at goddamn 12 o'clock? Wake your goddamn ass up. That nigga talking about, man, you know I ain't normally laying in the bed. You know I'm normally up doing. I'm like, you ain't up today, nigga. You sleep today. Where you at? Gotta wake up. Let's go. Let's get it.
K9.
Unthinkablez thought it was wise to use 99 points on mixtape Sounder 1.
That was hard right there. Real trap. Yeah.
Trapaholics, real trap shit.
Real trap. You should be able to. I'm trying to get back to that. Right now, it's taking me like 23, 24. Taking me about 41 minutes to record a whole start to finish. But I'm rusty though. Trying to get back. I can get to like 9, 10 songs a day. I'll be satisfied. That's how many ideas I feel like I crank out. I be having more than that on me. I be trying to get Wish I could play rap shit outside of the day. It's just that shit go so fucking fast, and then that got signed. So like, I don't know what he could. I was so wondering. That shit was kind of hard though. I was like, he made the drums bang bang on the last one. That shit kind of hard. Gotta go that. A bit the boot. Get one every once in a while. You get a happy accident. Damn, this shit swagged out. I'm keeping this. I ain't play this, but this is swagged out. I was in here dropping. I want to know how you get the secret sauce. How your shit's salads. Oh yeah, I can really show you how to mix beats now. Well, mix your beat. Got an actual pair of real monitors, my earballs all the time. That I know you ain't doing. Yeah, I was saying you could possibly make the snaps the hi hats. I was saying the snap sound kind of plain. It sound kind of Soldier Boy. Maybe add some reverb to them. Something. Yeah, do something. It just sound like clap clap. Snap snap. However the snap sound, but they just sound like just snaps, like snap snap. Got no extra flang. I was just making a part of the hi hat pattern. I basically the same. I just make their hi hats that pitch, put it in the hi hat pattern. Welcome back anytime. You know, I'm here to help people. That's the only reason why I even hop on. I played the games and shit. I did all that shit. That's because I needed a break. To be honest with you, I play games already outside the street. That's my relaxation. But the main reason I come here is to help people get better. Not because I want to be on some hate. Not because I want to be like, you'll be ass. This be ass. This sound crap. This sound is EQ too much. This needed to be. Oh no, I ain't got time for that. I cut on the damn we got time for that. Helping you get somewhere in the end is so rewarding for me. That's like me getting a fucking placement. My eyes. I made it. Justin made it. Zach made it. They made it. For them niggas, they can play a coach to get used to the battery pack in their back. Coaching Jordan. Like get them other niggas out the way. ISO. That's motherfucking Jordan. He know what to do. That's how I treat y'all. Y'all already know what to do. Shit. No second guess. No damn pass the ball. Nigga, you is the ball, nigga. Facts. Make that shit happen. Nobody else make that shit happen for you. That's facts. I might have to clip that shit. Audio. I don't know if I can. Skywalker. All right. We're approaching 2 hours. I guess it's that. You know they trying to make me stream 3 hours now. Got a whole email in my inbox. It was like, yeah, you got. It was like, yeah, 2 hours was the average. Now it's 3. Already. Probably ended up saying it. Oh, and somebody copyright. They're a part of the Music Creator Club. Average music creator streams for 3 hours. They show this many ads, and this, I had to like a lot of survey. I'm like, man. I'm like, they really trying to get everything out of my stream. Why I signed them affiliation papers? Let's get out of here. It's been fun. We're gonna try to come back. I gotta go meet Zach and then go meet DJ and get DJ. And bring him back to the studio. And maybe we can do evening feedback together. That'd be freaking. We gonna see. All right.
Mission complete.
Mission complete.